welcome to another episode of Atlanta Brick Co. TV. I'm here with Joe to talk about an unusual and very rare collection of Lego sets. What do we have on the table here, Joe?
Yeah, Bricklink Designer Program Sets. Not your average Lego set.
No, you can't just walk into a Walmart or Target, or even not always our store, and
or
get
a
these.
Lego. You can't go to a Lego store and get these either.
They were only available for a limited time on Bricklink as a pre-order.
Yep.
So yeah, they all sold out, and I think that in previous years they've done like a 10,000 numbered batch. But I don't know if that was the case here. I'm not 100% sure. If anyone does know the details off the top of their heads, comment and let us know.
Yeah.
But we do know that these are rare, and they were only available for a short amount of time on Bricklink. So
yeah,
that's cool enough to warrant a video. However, we have multiples of them. So they have these two on the table, and we'll have two more we'll bring out in a second. But yeah, what is the name of this one here, Joe?
let's
look at the title.
It is the Modular Construction Site.
Designed by Ryan Taggart.
Yeah, there you go.
I believe I pronounced that right, but I don't know.
Right.
If Mr. Taggart is watching, let us know if he pronounced your name right. Yeah.
This is a very large box. I mean, and obviously
it's a huge
fitting
box,
because this is a very big set.
This is a base plate and a half, so it's the size of an assembly square, but the height of a Ninjago City Gardens with this giant crane.
It's quite odd because you've got the, modular construction site. So it's supposed to be a modular, but they're not even done building it up.
Yeah.
And it's like, how tall is this supposed to be? Like,
it could be huge.
It doesn't really fit the modular size, so you could put it in your city, but it would just really stand out.
Yeah.
Like a sore thumb a little bit, especially with this crane just towering. This is like 2 modulars high at this point.
And I think, realistically, this is like a little bit short for a crane, but it seems so big when you put it in this set like this. It's like, this is huge.
It is. It's great design. I mean,
awesome.
It looks fantastic. I'm not complaining about the way this set looks. I just don't think it would fit well in your city.
You've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 figures here, all working on the various projects. You got a porta potty that they're craning up to the top floor. He's
got to go.
This is a detailed set. I do like how all the support pieces are actually yellow, so you got a variety of different big yellow pieces. It's interesting. So, and I don't know what the price range on this set would be, but I think that it would be pretty high given that enormous box.
Yeah, I mean, it probably was like $300 or $350 pre-order, and all of these jump in price.
Yeah.
Whenever the modular Lego store we have for sale right now, which we didn't grab that one out there. That one's $600. And I think that was only $200 if you pre-ordered it.
So it's
when
already
those hit the aftermarket
3 times more expensive than it was.
So some people buy them just so they can sell them later.
Investors. That makes me a little sad, but it makes sense.
It makes sense, but it is a little disappointing because then people like us who are like, oh, I just want to get it when it comes in. It's like, nope, not getting that.
Yeah, no. Yeah. But thankfully, we do get weird stuff like this traded
to us.
To
at least look at it.
These actually came from the Mississippi Hall, is that right?
Yeah, that's a good one to look out for.
We will have another video on that soon, but we're still compiling the footage and editing it, so probably be another week or two. Anyway, we do get a sneak peek at some of the stuff from here.
Yeah.
So. And then what I've got beneath me over here, it's a bit smaller than the one we've got here. It's a lower slung building. It's Dave's Bowl Cafe. It's not bowling, because they didn't have room in the sign, but you get the idea.
I mean, the set is named Bowling, but
retro bowling alley. It does kind of
Dave's
capture.
Bowl Cafe.
You might think that everything's served in a bowl,
maybe.
No, so the roof, the somewhat flat gray roof removes off.
It does. This is a very nice set, actually.
All the really vibrant details on the inside we can look at here.
Ooh. Yeah, there went the ball.
There's a bowling ball that's loose. Set that on the roof again. So you've got bowling balls placed strategically throughout the scene. You've got various accessories, which I'm not sure what these all might do. You got a trophy that's landed on the ground.
This looks like one of those pool things you use.
Ooh, score sheets. Look at that.
That's cool.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Stickers, but cool nonetheless.
So this looks like what you would use now. Whoever had this set before put these pins on a plate, which was smart. That way they don't just fall over a lot. But I think this piece is meant so you can put them through like that.
And actually use it, yeah.
And line it up and then, put them in there.
Yeah.
Because it looks like one of the things you'd use for a pool table, but there's no pool table.
Yeah, I think they probably did that in the old days when they actually set up the bowling pins by hand. So.
No, I'm sure this is supposed to hang somewhere. But
anyway.
Also, the bowling balls are just randomly all over the place in here.
Yeah, a little bit. You got a bunch of small accessories. You have that little bowling ball, like that's where they would set it to hold it. You can
Uh-huh.
have them go down the lane. You got each little area above it, all the bowling pins,
That's
a little
great.
seating area.
I know. I would love to go bowl here.
Yeah.
And then the cafe. Yeah, it is cafe.
It is a
Big
cafe.
bowl.
It's pretty detailed. You got a little stove,
The stove looks great.
oven, and I love these awnings
Yeah.
and these seats. Little arcade area over on the side.
Classic.
Yep. I would love to see a full-on retro arcade.
That would be cool, dude. People would
'Cause
really like that.
That seems to be kind of in right now is the
Mhm.
arcade scene, and we even have some of those custom
We
kits
do.
for sale. But another
Shameless
cool set. This is actually 2,700 parts, so that's a lot of pieces.
I mean,
For a set this
it's
size,
only
but-
600 less parts.
But it seems so much smaller.
Because it's a like construction build. It's got some parts that are just big pieces,
Mhm.
and especially with the crane, is a lot of big pieces.
Support pieces.
This has got a lot of fine details. Like look at that tile, and
Yeah.
all those tiles.
It's
add up
all
real
tiled
quick,
off.
so-
Yeah.
But I think like if I had to choose between these sets, I'd go with this one.
This is the one you go with. I actually think I would go for the one with the
Yeah.
windows in it. I like the structure. I don't know. It's cool.
No, it is a cool one.
So,
I
but
agree.
they're both really interesting.
Exactly.
And sets that Lego typically wouldn't make.
They're like mocks.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like so cool that these Bricklink Designer Sets are a thing, is because they feel like mocks,
Mhm.
and it's fantastic. Which,
Yeah.
to be fair, they kind of are.
Both of these would look really good in a Lego City. It's worth mentioning they have been converted to Mills plate system on the bottom, so they interact with a more modular style city layout. So that's nice. So whoever is intending to buy these are going to be for sale shortly after the video. They can not if they have the Mill system already in place, they don't have to convert them. Or if you want them to be in your normal Lego City without these, you just remove the pieces off the
Yeah.
bottom. You're good. So
The tiling off the floor here. That's
Mhm.
neat. I forgot this was a modular.
it's a modular under construction. That might not come
I
off.
think that's
yeah.
as modular as it is.
Yeah,
which
just
is
the
a
roof.
little disappointing.
Mhm.
But this is cool. They've got the saw blade cutting through boards,
Mhm.
and then a drill.
Looks like a drill.
Then obviously you've got it blocked off. so you
Safety
don't
everywhere.
fall.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's for what it's supposed to be. It's great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, that's neat. The light.
Yeah, they got safety lights everywhere so they can see what they're doing.
And then that guy's jackhammering the tile.
He's either removing the tile or putting tile down, and I'm not sure if you use a jackhammer to put tile down.
I don't think that's what you do.
Mm-hmm. But these are two cool sets. I almost think that the two sets that are still sealed are actually the cooler ones.
I would have to.
So we ready to bring those out on the table here?
Let's show you guys the cool stuff.
We'll get those on the table in just a moment. And so, Joe, that box looks a
Oh,
little bigger than my box, and
yeah.
yet there's only a small difference in pieces?
yeah. So I
Count?
mean, you look at it. This is 33.
So
and
600?
then 20 or 27, almost 28, and this is close to 34.
So like 500.
So it's like 550. I'd say is about right.
Yeah.
520. Yeah,
So-
that's not a huge difference.
But the volume, it's impressive.
Because this is a lot of small parts,
Mhm.
and this has a lot of bigger parts. So that's why this had to be so much bigger,
Yeah.
because it has a whole base plate inside of it
Mm-hmm.
with all these chunky support beams and just
Yeah.
a lot of, there are some tiles and stuff, but a lot of bigger parts
Yeah.
compared to this finely detailed bowling alley.
Absolutely.
So it's, laid out, and the interior is super, super decent.
And these will be included with the built
Oh,
sets
yeah,
when we sell them.
I mean,
so.
this is not one of those boxes you go, we don't really need this box. It's like, when do you see this box
Yeah,
with it set? Yeah.
The box is as rare as the set. You
Yeah.
could probably part it together easier without the box. And I don't think there's physical instructions with the Bricklink sets. It has a QR
There's
code
not.
somewhere or a website you can go to.
you can look it up. But I did the Castle on the Forest,
Mm-hmm.
and it had a QR code. There's usually like a little slip inside. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I hear something moving around in there, so I'm sure they're in there.
We'll keep that with the set so that they're able
Absolutely.
to build it if they want to. So
Two
well, let's move these aside, these empty boxes, and let's look at the really cool sets. Now these are both already sold, so we need to be
sorry,
gingerly
guys.
with them
You
here.
can't buy these, unfortunately.
Yeah, these are so cool.
I love this one. I'm glad this one sold, because if it had sat too long, it would have been too tempting for me.
Mhm.
I don't know why. I just love the look of this.
Yeah.
Retro diner.
So I don't know why the retro buildings are so popular on
Yeah.
Bricklink, but I'm really glad that they are
I love
because they
getting
already
them.
did the downtown diner, which is a very good retro
Yeah.
flair. This is right along that line.
That car is what gets me. Like,
Mhm.
it looks so cool. And then swords, horns, like the detail was fantastic.
It's a beefy land yacht, and it has a gas station pump
Got
here.
the old
It's
gas
nice.
pump. She's skating.
Mm-hmm.
Classic.
Yep. I don't know if it's not necessarily like a drive-in, but it's implied, you know. So. And then you got the burger and fries up there on the roof.
I love the menu. It says, if we can fry it, you can try it. No salads.
Yep.
Very American. And then they've got the classic black and white checkered floor pattern.
Yep. Jukebox in the corner.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Tips welcome. Well, welcome-y? Advice is not.
Advice is not. Yeah, so tips welcome, advice is not. Yeah.
It does look like they added an extra I, though. Welcome-y?
Yeah.
I'm sure that's just a misprint.
Anyway, but yeah, so great set though.
Yeah, I love Heart Lake City.
Hey, they got a postcard on the wall, so that's great.
Funny.
Very cool.
Market this sold already. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah. But one set. So how many parts is that?
This is
$13.79,
which is a good size set.
This one's 3,870.
So that's the biggest one out of all of these. This has more parts than that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know how big this would be when it's built, but it looks like
it's a big box.
Modular layers on the back of the box
so
here.
So cool. This is a fantastic set.
Yeah,
I think it's quite beautiful.
Mountain View Observatory. It's designed by Thomas. And what's this? Designed by James. Yeah.
Alan Cox.
Yep. So more stickers again, but they're also really cool. They all have a bunch of signs and information boards and all sorts of stuff. Has a bit of a landscape outside. They're using burps to try and save some pieces, but then they're covering it with cheese slopes.
Which always looks good.
Looks pretty good. Very mock-like with the big dome.
The dome is so well done.
So yeah, this is
and then getting the pink and or whatever the colors are on the tree. You got that.
The flower tree.
Yeah, beautiful.
There's frogs everywhere. So
15 inches. Super cool. Fantastic.
Another thing that Lego's never done is an observatory.
Yeah.
So,
why not?
So retro buildings, a building under construction, observatory, all something
it's just things you don't get. Yeah.
So very cool and exciting to see all of them arrive in a big batch.
Yeah.
From a collector who bought them all and wanted to part with them specifically with us.
This one has a very detailed interior, which is super cool.
Mm-hmm. All modular again.
Yeah.
I think these are all pretty much. At least the roof comes off. So.
Yeah. Super cool.
Yeah. Well, this one's already sold too, so these two on the table will not be available, but it was cool to get a look at them. We'll probably do a little B-roll of the box art for people up close so they can see.
But both the built ones are still available, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
They're waiting for you.
Yeah, give us a call. The phone number and our website are in the description.
Yep.
You can reach out to us. But thanks, Joe, for spending some time and talking about these sets.
These are fantastic sets. Always fun to look at them when they come in. And there's so many more. Maybe if we get more in, we'll do another video for you guys. But these are just really cool sets. Great to talk about. Fun times.
Yeah, we're one of the few places in the world that will get these on a fairly regular basis. Yes. Not all the time.
The most regular basis of most people.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, thanks, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.